Folks, welcome aboard Flight 174 nonstop service over to Monterey from Salt. Actually, you're not going Monterey. We're going to Long Beach from Salt Lake City. So we've got just a few things getting going here, and we'll get self-loading cargo fired up. It's going to be a cold and dark start. This is a proving flight. So it's going to be an AM shift that we're going to simulate, and then we'll go and have to do a PM shift for this aircraft. So this aircraft is going to get used quite often. We got 4 legs today to fly, and that'll be in this playlist, if you will. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. That really helps us kind of grow the channel and helps the algorithm go. Hopefully you may learn something. This is the beautiful airplane we're in. This is a brand new aircraft in our fleet. November 716 Charlie Sierra. We love the ocean here at Coastal, so I wanted to promote one of the aquariums here that we go to. We go to Monterey Bay often. In fact, we're going to be flying to Monterey Bay in celebration of the new route that we're doing, Long Beach to Monterey Connect. And that's what we're doing. So we're going Salt Lake, Long Beach to Monterey, back down to Long Beach, over to Salt Lake. So it's just up and down through the coast of California, and then over to Salt Lake City, our hub. And we, without any further ado, it's 6:30 a.m. We have a 7:30 push. So crew would show up here an hour before schedule. We get our paperwork done. We got our flight plan ready to go, and we are going. So newest aircraft in our fleet. A 716 is an old Southwest bird we got from pretty darn cheap, on the cheapest. Southwest trying to get rid of their old aircraft. We'll take them from them. Just a few things before we get going. We're going to be on FSLT, and we're going to get on VATSIM. Sorry, I'm looking for something while I'm doing that. I'm going to go ahead and get the power on the aircraft. So first thing we're going to do, on the overhead panel, I'm going to slip down through here, and I'm going to turn the light on. I think it's Alt. I can't remember. I think it's Alt. Yep. So we're just going to come over here and take a look. I'll go to the overhead here with you. Here we are. And we're going to go ahead and set this to power. All right, we're just going to take a look at everything. We got the battery bus on. By the way, Boris sounds are on here, so what you're hearing is going to be hearing the Boris sound deal. We got the gear down. We got 3 green there. All right, we're going to pull that park brake. We'll set that. Lights are on. Good. All right, we're going to come back on upstairs here. Take a look. You can see we got negative 74, 24 volts, and we have a positive blue ground power available light. We're going to go ahead and turn that thing on right now. All right, I've got the airplane on, and I'll go ahead and get the lights dialed in, and we will start. I got to pull up my Go Flight panel here, get all my peripherals working. And as we do that, I'm going to just do a few things as we get the airplane woken up, ready to go, and warmed up. I don't know what it's saying, so I got to see if we have a good connection or not. It is saying, no, we don't have a good net connection. So what I got to do, I'll be right back. I got to connect everything. All right, folks, I got that figured out. We're going to go ahead and start the flight plan in terms of the on-ground stuff. And departure time is going to be out of here at, let's see here, at 6:45 right now. So it'll be about 13:30. We should be out of here. 36,000, that's good. I'm going to click in flight services. I'll get that going. Everything else looks good here. We'll serve a coffee. We've got the satellite. Cabin door is going to be open. Cabin crew's not on board. We'll go ahead and start the flight. And just a few things. I'm going to come down here really quick. And I'm going to go set a few items. First things first, I'm going to go to the setup here. Oh, sorry. We're going to menu. We'll take a look at all this. I just want to see if this thing's working. Well, that does that. Of course not. No, of course not. I forgot this. Get this going here on the Avi server. Get that done, and then let's go to here. Ground services. We're going to go ahead and we'll put that's on there. I'm going to release the air scare. It's a jetway. So, next page, we're just going to go ahead and throw this to jetway. It's going to disconnect all that PMDG stuff going on, which it is. I'm going to try to restart this. Okay, that works. So, all right. So that's good. The jetway's on the airplane. We're going to go ahead and do a few things. One, let's get our lighting good. So I'm going to go to the overhead panel. Just kind of brighten it up there. Drop down here. And we'll get our lighting done so we could see. I'll bring that back up here. Main panel's coming up. Background a little bit. I'll flood this out just a touch. And we should be good to go. I don't think these work, do they? Where is my dang FMC? That should be on this airplane. Let me go ahead and look at that really quick. I'm going to go back here. We're going to go return. I'm going to click setup, options, aircraft, equipment. It is a classic radio. Old window shades, no. Flight tablet, yes. Okay, thanks. All right, now we got the flight tablet. Should have the flight tablet on the aircraft. Sorry, we do. Okay, good. Flight tablet's on the airplane. We're going to keep on trucking. I'm actually going to go and flood the cockpit here. Just even on the dim setting, it's fine. All right, now with that set, I'm going to go ahead and go to through align, then to nav on DCs. We should see those go to alignment on both of them. All set there. And then we're going to drop in. I need to see my my self-loading cargo. That's got to be front and center, man. If I don't see that, what, is it shut down on me or what? No, I don't want to exit. Where did it go? Oh, it's like all the way down there. That's why. Okay. We're good. Okay, good. I was going to say, wait a, what the heck? Okay, good. That's done. Now, on the overhead here, just going to flip that in there, and I'm going to come down here. I'll do some of the checks right now, just kind of get it done early. And then again, we'll push these throttles up. Right back down. All right, here we go. 2 faults. We got overhead overheat detect, and then let's kick it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's called the nickel and dime test. So we're done on that. We're going to defuel the aircraft. We're going to give it just a few things here. So I'm just going to go to the FS Actions menu. I'm going to go to Fuel menu, and I'm just going to put in a we just do be a bit on 6,000 standard right now, and then we'll get a refueling here in just a little bit. But that gives us basically what we wanted here, and of course this dumb thing. I don't want it connected to the wrong CDU, and that's. My iPad is connected to the wrong CDU, so I want the left side, not the right side of the CDU. Okay, that is. We should be good to go. All right, I'm going to go to init ref page. You can see what we're looking at. Actually, let's go to the menu page. Go to FMC, index, status. There we go. 737-700 Iraq data is from 2503 to March 20, April 17, 24K on the rating. And that is what I'm looking for right now. We're at Kilo SLC, and we are at gate, I want to say Bravo 16, I believe. Bravo 16, is it? I thought it was Bravo 16. I'm not certain, though. Yeah, it's Bravo 16. Might be able to see it up up ahead there. I don't know if we can't see that. Bravo 16, don't know. We're going to call in Bravo 16. That is in the correct spot. That is right. Go ahead and execute that, and then it'll start doing its thing. Before we go any further, we're going to go ahead and turn our lights on. Make sure all the panels, everything else is good. Overhead is up. All the bugs are on. That's a good test. I'm going to go ahead and drop that test. Now, I always forget to do that. It's such an easy test to forget. So it's important that we get that out of the way. Okay, with that being done, let's go ahead and get the airplane configured, at least just ready to receive passengers at this point. We don't really need to work on the overhead just right now. We're just going to get ready for passengers and to receive the passengers. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the door open. Click return. I'm going to go to doors. We're going to open that left door. There we are. And then we're going to go ahead and get some, we probably won't need an air cart for today. It's really nice, 70 degrees. It might be a little warmer in the airplane, but right now we're good. Clear that. And it skids and up. That's probably because of the pumps. Okay, and then everything else looks good. Galley's on. Just want to make sure the galley power is on. That's good. We got forward doors open there. Next thing we're going to do is call for GSX. We're going to get our catering on. Request catering services. We'll get the catering all right. All the weather. I believe it's LSG Sky Chefs. Okay, when that comes, let's go get the dang catering. I'm going to write down my numbers, and we are rocking and rolling. Looks like about a few minutes we'll get the airplane ready. And I'm going to get the weather right now in Salt Lake City. It is 170 at 10. With visibility at 10 miles, few clouds at 12,000, and then we're doing broken at 22. I'm broken again at 25. Temperature 16. Dew point is -6. Altimeter 29091. Looking like we're going to be departing to the south. 16 left or right, so probably give us the right side. They'll probably give us 16 left. Usually we get that runway. All right, we got catering here. All right, the catering truck's here. Let's do our light test right now. While we're at it, let's go and just make sure all of our lights work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taxi's coming on. Strobe and steady. Collision lights are on. Wing lights are on. Logo lights are on. Taxi lights are on. Let's go outside. I'm just going to do a quick glance around the airplane, just make sure it's good to go. I would go in the first person mode and walk, but I'm going to try to get this show on the road here. We only have about 30 minutes. All that's good. Let's go shut those lights off. It's looking like we've got a good airplane for lights. Come on, man. I've lost panel. Keep the logo lights on. Throw that down there. That's off. Wing lights are up. And that's what happens with these peripheral panels sometimes, is you lose you lose things. It's very annoying because you have to restart it all the time, and it's not cool. It's just a pain in the royal behind is what it is. It's annoying. Let's go ahead and click restart. Stupid thing. Intercom, go ahead.
Hi. Okay, so I've spoken to security, and they've started checking in, but there's around another 10 minutes to go before we expect to be seeing any passengers.
All right, start when you're ready.
No problem.
Okay, so flight attendants are ready, and we are ready to go here. We've got our weather in. Let's go get the fuel truck called up, and we're going to be rocking and rolling here in just a minute. Request refueling. They'll close all the doors, and we're going to go back in. I'm going to get the clearance. We are on VATSIM. Salt Lake Center is not online, so what we're going to do is use Beyond ATC for our stuff. 127.3 coming on, and I'm going to request. Salt Lake clearance, Riptide 174, looking for IFR over to Long Beach. Okay, I can barely hear them. I can't hear anything. So stand by, let me see if I can get that going here. That's really weird. I can hear that he's talking, I just can't hear what he's saying, so it's not very convenient. Let's make sure my sound card is capturing. Yeah, it is. So that is, it's gonna be this stupid thing. Microphone, I want, looks like we had the wrong, okay, well, we got 1-6 right. Well, I'll give this 1-6 right now. Fine. 1-6 right. Zion's 1. Departure frequency is good. 0746 in the squawk. So let's just put the squawk in right now. 0746. I got all my panels on except for that one. 0746. Come on now. Go standby. 0746 is in. Good. All right. Final thing we're going to do is go to our EFB, and I'm going to request data from the sim brief. It'll load everything in, just like our route. So it's perfect. We're going to drop over here, and I'm going to go co-route. So it's going to be Salt Lake City to Kilo LGB, and then I'm going to throw that into the co-route. Should take it. Good. We're going to go 1-6 right. They've given us. Fine by me. Flight 174. We'll drop that in there. And you can go flight plan request. We don't need to do that because we already did it with the co-route. And we're going to click activate. We'll execute. We're going to go to departures. We're doing the Zion 1 departure right there, which I think it's the EHK transition. So let's see what we got. Yeah, EHK transition, throw that in there. I'm going to go 1-6 right, select it. Arrivals coming in at Roby 3. Right there, Roby 3 with the Nate transition. It kind of takes us right over Vegas, right around Vegas area. Execute that. Don't know the runway yet. Pref coming in. 0 fuel weight is approximately, I'm going to have 120.3. We're very close to, oh shoot. We're very close to the, you know what I forgot to do, right? My A-cars. Got to get the A-cars fired up. If I don't get that thing fired up, we got a problem. We don't get paid, so that's not good. I got to update it. So we'll update that. Okay, did Salt Lake just come online? Yes, they did. So when Salt Lake just comes online like that, obviously we're going to get rid of, we're going to go there, click load. It's got to change this to 5,300 pounds of cargo. So we'll start the flight. It's going to connect in. All right, we're good there. Salt Lake Center just came online. 8 cars. I'll give you the reading right there. It says equipment, departure destination, Zion 1, Balloon 8, Roby 3, altitude 36, squawk 7631. Maintain 230 knots until advised. Maintain 9,000. So that's our new clearance. We're going to go 9K, and we're going to hold 230 on the speed. All right, so expect 16 left. I told you they'd probably send us 16 left. So we'll do that. We'll go 16 left. I am going to get rid of the airplane's loading, so that's good to go. We're going to head and actually disconnect beyond ATC, just because we're going to be flying with, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to start traffic. So I do want to get traffic going, just to give us a little eye candy out of here and into Long Beach. All right, so FSLT is lit up, still going to do its thing. It just, if it's a little wonky, we'll change it. All right, so we're good to go. We got planned fuel coming in, 14.4. Beautiful. Zero fuel weight, 120.3. We got 5 point. Now it should be 4.8 on the reserves. Cost index now is 30. Cruising at 360. And our cruise wind coming in 270 at 49. Right, 270, nope, 297 at 49. Close. Outside air temperature is negative 59 degrees. Up at altitude. Clear that, execute that, pref coming in. Our N1 limit, we'll give that a second, and then what we'll do is we got to calculate our stuff. Looks like we've gotten a call from the ground. So easy to miss. Go ahead. Yeah, start boarding. Are we still getting fuel? Well, they're off the aircraft, so I'm going to tell them to start boarding us.
Hi, Captain. Technical check, please.
Our 5x5, buddy. Loud and clear.
5 out of 5. Okay, Captain. Radio check, please. We'll contact you once the ground vehicle's flying, and we're ready to start over.
Thank you. Okay. Touch push button. No. Go ahead.
Ground cockpit.
It's one aboard crew. Nobody on the airplane.
Hi, Captain. Just a quick update to let you know that we started loading. We'll contact you again once we're done.
All right. Appreciate it. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and pull up our performance tool, and I'm just going to get it going. We are in a 737-700 today with 24,000 pound steel brakes. Airport is Salt Lake City. We're going runway 16 right, excuse me, 16 left. And good. We're going to go ahead and not do a derate. We're going to go full takeoff, max, optimum on the flap. We will do a takeoff weight of 134.4. I'm estimating 134.400. Max probably going to be about 18. and then I'll calculate that, see what it does. It's doing its calculations right now on the max speed, 185 knots, engine failure, climb straight ahead to TCH VOR, DME right turn 15 degrees of bank angle. Track 300, maintain 185 knots in all turns to keep the turns low. All right, flaps are going to be 1 for departure. Trim is going to be 6.75, and our cell temp 26 degrees today. 132, 134, 139. That's what we're going to use, those numbers. That's why I did that in VTP. I'm going to come down here, cell temp 26 degrees. We'll throw that in there. And takeoff, we're coming in at 132, flap 1, 18 degrees, and we're going to go 132 is set, 134 is set, and 139 is set. Bang on all of those. Looks good with 1.6 left. We're going to change the runway here. No big deal. We're just going to change it over to 1.6. Takeoff speed's deleted. I knew that was going to happen. It always does. N1 limit takeoff. Oops, gotta go back. Route. Okay. Clear that. N1 limit. 26. Takeoff. Flaps 1. 32, 34, 39. Set. Legs. Good. Now, let's check our fuel status and see what we got. 7350. Over 7350, nothing in the center. We're looking at zeros. That's 10. That's 6, 7. That's 14. 14.7, I'm good with that. We got plenty of gas. I'm going to go ahead and pull these up to here. I like running like this. This is kind of how I do it. 95 over 95 on the oil. And hydraulics pusher 92 over 92. Okay, paperwork is looking good, and let's go ahead and get the dial in 291 on both sides. That's good to go. Now you can do one of two things. One, we can set the departure, which I'm going to start doing. We're boarding right now, so that's good. Up, intercom, go ahead.
Hi, Captain. We've started boarding. Passengers are coming through now.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. I wonder, can you open the flight deck here? I don't know if you can. Nope. That's a weird... I was hoping they could, but they don't simulate that on this one. They just don't simulate it. We'll go ahead and open the door, though, on FSL, the other one. There we go. Door's open. We be playing reggae right now, so I don't know what it thinks it's doing, but all right, I got to put the right squawk code in. That was squawking 76. Let's slow down here. I knew that was going to happen. Gosh, I hate that thing. All right, so 7. We're doing 7631. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 1. Let's go ahead and test that. And we'll do our emergency tests. That's looking good. TCAS, what do you say?
TCAS test pass.
Thanks. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. We're gonna go shut that just shuts that motor off. And then you're good to go. All right, so about 6. Already tested the throttles. They work. And I'm going to dive into here and we're going to show you our charts. We're going to go departure Salt Lake and we're going to do the Zion 1 departure. If I can find it. It's a SID, that's why. Zion 1 departure. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and set that. Let's throw it up. Go full page and I'll zoom it in for you so you can see what the heck we're doing. All right, so what we're going to do is basically take off to the south. It's really nice. All right, just vectors to south. We've got a speed of 230 on the speed, 9,000 feet on the climb. We're going to go to Hop 2. That's our first one. And then we're going to go down to Zion here. We'll break off out of that, and we're going to go to Glitton. Then from the next page, we're going to go Laudy. Then after Laudy, it's going to be Euro. Then after that, we're going to go down to Enoch, EHK, and then from there we have a disco, so we have to ask why we have a disco. EHK is going to go to BDL, so I'll show you. We got to go BDL here. We'll just clear that, and then it's Nate, and then over to Fila, which is going to be the arrival. So I'll show you the arrival into the airport now as well. Go to the main menu, click the arrival, and we're going to the stars. It's going to be Fila. Sorry, it's the Roby. Roby 3, there's Fila in there. And we'll flip that in there. Zoom, 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 zoom. There you go. And we got Nate, Fila, then Larson. And I'm looking at my FMC when I'm doing this with you. All right, we've got Larson, then Glitter, bless you. Glitter 280-250 done. Carl's Aspen at 4,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Coastal Airways. On behalf of the entire
Jordan,
crew,
and then we're
I'd like to
in.
extend a warm welcome to both our returning
Russell,
and new passengers.
Jitsu.
Before we take off, we kindly request that you stow
Don't
your
know
larger
after that.
carry-on bags in the overhead compartment
And then
to
that's
ensure a
it.
clear
Fighter.
and safe aisle for everyone.
Good, everything looks
Smaller
good.
personal items can be placed under the seat in front of you. For an on-time departure, we encourage you to take your seats as quickly as possible. Please fasten your seat belts, ensuring they are low and tight across your laps, and fasten them snugly throughout the duration of the flight. As a friendly reminder, all electronic devices should now be set to airplane mode or switched off for the duration of the flight. Please also take a moment to familiarize yourself with the safety information card located in the seat pocket in front of you. If you have any questions or require assistance at any time during the flight, please don't hesitate to reach out to one of our attentive flight attendants. We are here to ensure your journey with Coastal Airways is safe, comfortable, and enjoyable. Once again, we thank you for choosing Coastal Airways for your travel needs. We are delighted to have you on board and look forward to providing you with a pleasant flight experience. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with Coastal Airways.
All right, so what I'm going to do, paste that in there, hit go. I'm going to give you guys a briefing on the passenger brief here coming up. Just let you know what to expect and all that good stuff. We're going to go up to 360. Should be a nice ride. Okay, that is good to know. Then I'm just going to take a look. Before we do anything, I just kind of like to look at weather into Long Beach, and I'll give you guys an update as the passengers come on. All right, let's give you a briefing. Folks, welcome aboard flight 174 nonstop over to Long Beach. Right now we're getting the last of the bags on board, and we'll be looking at to get out of here in about 5 to 10 minutes or so. Once we're airborne, I got an hour and 37 minutes. Might be a little bit bumpy on the climb through the mountains. Once we get over the Rockies, it should smooth out for us during the cruise. Should have a nice cruise into Long Beach. 46 degrees and clear skies. Thanks for watching the FSBN channel. Remember, if you stay seated, keep those seatbelts fastened just in case we hit any unexpected rough air. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. All right, we got 13:15 on the clock. We're going to go ahead and do a few things. I'm going to do a flow now. We're going to come over here. We're going to do this is called an originator flow. So we're doing everything by hand here and just checking everything. All that looks good. Engines, EECs are on. That's capped. We're going to check that. That light should come off. We're going to test our airspeed and our stall warning. Watch your knees. Looks good. PSEU light is off. We're coming down here. We got pressure, lights, bang, bang. That's on normal, normal, auto, and normal. Coming down here. I'm going to again throw our pumps on. Again, I'm going to throw all of them on. We're still boarding passengers, so I'm getting them all on. Ground power is on. We're going to go ahead and start the APU in just a minute. We got 15 minutes, so it's not too critical right now. I'm just going to take a look at our buses, go all the way around the horn here. That looks good. Inverter is looking good. I'm going to keep this on APU gen. Okay, I'm going to turn this light off because we don't need it on. It's dome light. We'll shut it off. Window heats are coming on. We're going to go ahead and test them now. We're going to do an overheat test. All lights should come on. Flip the overheat, shut them off, turn them back on. Probe heats, just checking the lights. That looks good. Same thing with your engines. Anti-ice. All lights are on. These lights will stay open because there's no pneumatic pressure pushing them. So that's why you see that. Forward entry is on. And we're going to hold this for 5 seconds. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1005. That's good. Belt's coming on. This is at 4000. That's at 0. That's at 0. Supply. Nope. I want to see what the passenger cabin is doing. It's about 50 degrees there. It's actually beautiful. Go ahead and crank this down. I like the cockpit. Nice and cold. I'll give the passengers a little on the cool side as well. Recircs are on auto. That's coming auto. And we're going to climb to an altitude of 360. I believe it's like 60 feet once we landed, I think. Yeah. And we'll just say 50. That's auto. That's on steady. Locos are on. We're going to go to the right side. The overhead is done. And then we're going to come down over to here. Terrain is coming on my side. All right. That's good. Course 1 and oops. 2. Okay. 2 flight directors, masters on my side. We're going to go ahead and throw this to 139 now. 137, 38, 39. Heading is approximately after the Zion 1. We're going to be zipping down on basically 160 on the heading. So I'm going to go all the way around the horn to 160. I'm going to climb up to set there, coming across here at altitude. Sorry, guys. Altitude coming in at 9,000 feet. Speed, I want to set, or really, we'll set our speed to 360. Heading course, if we needed to turn around, it's going to be 160. And let's say we have to do a engine out or something like that. We're going to go ahead and set this to 160, and I will dial in just on the ILS frequency here. Come back, and let's just check the ILS frequency really quick out of Salt Lake. We're going to click approach 16 left or right. Probably go on the right side if we had an engine failure or something like that. Looks like 111.9. I'm going to go ahead and turn that in. 111.9 right there. We'll throw that in there. There you go. So that's our comeback if we had to, and they're calling us on the ground. What is up, buddy? Go ahead.
Hi, Captain. Okay, here's the load sheet from ground. I've written the passenger count here, the crew count here, and a total number of souls, not including yourself, here.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Okay. We gotta shut the door. We'll be ready to go, and that's it.
Okay, I'll let the crew know, and we'll get closed up as soon as we can.
Okay. Let's make a quick PA on this. We already did, so we're done. All right, ground, what's up, buddy?
All stations, please close doors.
Just starting the APU right now. Go ahead. On the ground.
Loading has been completed. Please send the load sheet up to you. We'll contact you again once you turn on the lead light when it's ready for you.
Roger. All right, let's go on the overhead here. I've got an in-op light, so we got to verify what's going on here. 2 pumps coming on, low pressures are off, low pressure's there. That should have reset that. It didn't. Auto brakes off, and RTO is set. It's going to do its test. It's probably because I have a speed brake out, or the it'll do it. That should do it. Light is off. Alright, let's try that again. Reset that to 0. RTO. Yeah, that did it. Okay. Good start there. I mean, we got a good jet. APU's online. Let's go ahead and turn that thing on. And let's get pushed out of here. 1, 2, it's on the bus. Let's go ahead and close the door, please. I'm done with this music. Why the heck? Alright, shut my door. Thanks. That'd be helpful. Okay, let's go and close the entry, and we are ready to rock and roll. Boy, it's beautiful. We'll get it on, we're on ship power now. Let's go ahead and disconnect the aircraft. Whatever they are, prepare for push, please. Let me go ahead and ground crew. Release ground power. Yes, please, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Starting the APU. Never good when it locks like that. Ah, come on, bro.
Roger.
Jeez.
Go ahead. Roger.
Okay, beacon lights coming on.
Ground to cockpit.
Oh, come on, man. It always does this. I don't know what is cutting out, but it's really annoying. On. Go ahead. Alright, doors coming closed. We're locking the gear. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the chocks off the aircraft. Ground.
Stand by while we start the check.
Yeah, thank you. Ground services coming on. GPU cart. And we're going to go click remove the chocks. That is done. And APU bleed coming on right now. They're lifting us up. Let's run the checklist.
All stations, please arm doors.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go nose to the right, please. Tail to the left. All right, let's run the checklist. Before start, fuel and fuel pumps.
Ladies,
Fuel pumps are on.
welcome aboard.
Passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Hydraulic pumps are on. Doors are closed. Pressurization is set. Auto brakes on RTO. Stab trim is set. Before start check is complete. Let's go ahead. Tune 125, 575.
All aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas must remain clear. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal end into the buckle.
Was that 125? What? 57?
To release, lift the top of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated, as
125
may occur. The 737-700 series aircraft has 6 emergency exits, 2 forward doors, 2 aft doors, and 2 overwing exits. Our 737-800 series aircraft has 8 emergency exits, 2 forward doors, 2 aft doors, and 4 overwing exits. In the event of an evacuation, floor lighting...
Alright, we're going to go ahead and get a push. Alright guys, we're ready to go here. Let's see here, since Squawk 2 said they're clear to push maintain.
To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask toward you, place it over your nose.
Let's push.
And secure it with the elastic band. Even if the bag does not inflate, oxygen will be flowing. Be sure
we're
to
pushing.
secure your own mask before assisting others.
Brakes off,
For
airplane,
flights
let's
over
go.
water, your life vest is located under your seat. To use it, pull the vest over your head, fasten the straps around your waist, and adjust tightly.
Okay, Captain.
Do not
So I'm gonna start number 2.
until you exit the aircraft. To inflate,
Roger.
pull the red tab or blow into the tube at shoulder level. In the event of a water landing, life rafts are
Alright, let's start
stored
number
in the
2. Number 2
ceiling
coming up. Here we go.
and will be deployed by the crew. Please follow their instructions.
Okay, start
on
number
how
2.
to
Here we go.
safely exit the aircraft and
Packs are
board the
off.
life raft.
Bleeds are on.
A safety information card is in your seat pocket. Please take a moment to review it, paying particular attention to the operation of your life vest, oxygen mask, and exits. At this time, please ensure that all portable electronic
Okay, we're
devices
firing up
are in
here.
airplane mode or turned off for taxi, takeoff, and landing. Larger devices...
25, here comes the gas.
Small,
Fuel's in.
handheld devices may be used. We're pleased to offer complimentary
There's
Wi-Fi
the light.
on today's flight. To access it, simply go to flycoastalairways.com
Okay, watch the
on your
EGT.
device and log in as a Beach Bum member. If you're not a member yet, you can sign up for free while on board and start enjoying the Wi-Fi immediately. Please remember that all devices should be in airplane mode for the duration of the flight. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the use of electronic cigarettes, is not permitted at any time. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors in the lavatories is prohibited
Disconnected.
by law. For your comfort and safety, we will be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff.
From set the park brake.
Individual reading lights are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We are here to make your flight as comfortable and safe as possible. Once again, welcome aboard Coastal Airways and enjoy your flight.
All right, looks good. Let's go ahead and do some duct work here. We're only going to taxi on one engine. It does save us a little bit of gas, not a ton, but we're going to do that. So we're going to close, open, and keep the bleed open. And we'll just get it on the right side. Once they disconnect, then we'll finish the rest of our flow. Here she comes. Just going to disconnect the aircraft. Tow bars disconnect. She'll pull the pin, and we'll watch for the signal.
Okay, Captain. Looks like a good start up on oil engine, so nose wheel is free.
Alright, we'll check that
Get
pin.
ourselves.
Alright, you see her right there?
Look out for the pin on the left.
She's got the pin. Just get your hand on the taxi light. Once she gives you the pin, we'll give her a salute. Taxi's on, taxi's off, which lets her know we've got it. She's clear. Everybody's clear now on the aircraft. We're going to go ahead and finish our flows. We're going to come upstairs. Prop heat's coming on. Bang, window, that's good. We're going to keep those on. We'll throw the generator on that side. Keep the EPU running for now. Taxi is on. This is going to be continuous. Set flap 1. Flap is set 1. Here we go. Watch your knees. Here we go. Miss flying this airplane, you guys. It's been a long time, unfortunately. All right, before taxi, generator is on. We're deferred. Prop heat is on. Anti-ice is off. Flight controls are free. Flaps are 1-1 green light. And transponder is coming in on TARA. Okay, good. Brakes off. Let's go. Now it's going to need quite a bit of power to get it going. All right, let's go. Bring it on up. We'll see if we can't get this thing rolling. Let me give him a call. Salt Lake Center, Riptide 174, taxi. We got the numbers. Okay, 16 last via hotel, Riptide 174. All right, you guys, you heard that? We're good to go. We've got the clearance here. Yeah, it's quite a lot on the fuel burn. As you can see. We might want to start number 1. Yeah, I don't like how slow we're going, so start it. Start number 1, please. Number 1 coming to ground. What did I do? Okay, starting number 1. Just too long. We're just a little heavy, so no big deal. We'll kick over number 1 and taxi idle. 25 fuel in. We got to release. Okay, hotel's gonna be the first left. Got the light, oil pressure. Cut out. Looking for rollback. Okay, we got the rollback. Here we go. Number 1. Bam. APU's coming off. Bam. APU's off. Packs on. Auto. Bleed off. Number 1 on. All right, you guys. Beautiful sunny day here in Salt Lake City. Okay, deferred checklist is complete. Recall items coming up. No recall items to worry about. Now these Bora sounds are so nice, aren't they? Alright, it's going to be this first left. And we're going to put that on primary IMC. That's set. Alright, you guys, I got to get a picture of this. Go back. There we are. Nice ground shot. Look at that airplane. It is beautiful livery by J Aviation. Did such a good job. Alright, bus is going to hit us. Looks like a Airbus A220 up there. Okay, push it up. Bring it on back. That's good. Alright, let the flight attendants know what's going on. So we're going to ding them in the cabin. Let them know, prepare the cabin for departure. Okay, number 1, we're looking good here. Packs are good. Bleeds are set. Looking good across. We'll get the lights on here in a little bit. Let's go run the checklist. Recall is completed on my side. We're looking good. All right, before takeoff, checklist. Here we go. Takeoff config check. Packs are set. Bleeds are set. Altimeters are set. Recall completed. Before takeoff check is complete. Okay, Zion 1 departure straight out 230 on the speed. Altitude. It's called heading 160. Altitude is set to 9,000 and airspeed going to be 230 on the speed. Any questions? We got an aircraft coming in on final. I don't know if that's an FSLT traffic or if it's a live traffic. We'll pretend it's live. I'm gonna have to reset this. It's sitting too dang high. Like if I set this, that's how it should be. Maybe just point it up a little bit like this. We're gonna come to the Delta aircraft. Touchdown. Bam! Alright, we're number 1. Approach path looks good. Lining up to the runway here. We gotta wait, get going. Alright, over to departure. We'll see it. 135.5. 135.5. That's Salt Lake. Should be. Salt Lake departure, Riptide 174, ready to go, 16 left. Okay, runway heading 16 left, clear for takeoff, Riptide 174. Okay, lights coming on, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And we're going to come over here. Go strobe and steady, and wing lights are on. Let's go. Throw the logos off, you don't need them on. Okay, clear it onto the departure end on my side. Oh man, I don't like that. Okay, auto throttle is armed. No, it's not. Don't tell me this is freaking blown out again. Come on, dude. This is the worst time to have something like this happen. Again. Whatever. Okay, we're lining up. Put them up to 40. Yeah, I know you're going to do that to me. All right, armed and toga. Here we go. Bringing them on up. There she goes. $70. 80 knots, cross check. Looking good. Release some of that back pressure. me that forward pressure on the nose.
V1.
We're going.
Rotate.
Here we go.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Man. What the heck's going on with this airplane? Bring it up to 20. Speed 230 on the speed. Gosh, man, this sucks. 6,000. Okay, 230 with direct normal speed, direct to up to. What did you say? I'm sorry. All right, we'll go to direct Gitlin for Riptide 174. Flaps up. 230 on the climb here. I got my hands full right now because my MCP is shot, so that's not going to work very well. We'll cancel the speed as we climb. Keep on the runway heading here for a little bit. So the airplane's going to pick up its speed. Oh my gosh. I got to get this stupid thing done. It's really annoying. I'm buying another one. I'm just so done with this thing. Command on, LNAV, actually, VNAV. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and direct Gitlin. So we're gonna go legs page, Gitlin, execute. It's gonna send us right there right now, and we're in climbing, increasing our speed, and we're in the climb. All right, flaps are up. .250 on the speed. We're going to go ahead and cancel speed, so we're good on that. We'll clear the FMC. And we're direct Gitlin right now. There's 10,000 feet, so we're going to increase and just go, baby. Go, baby, go, go, go. Cleared. And it's pretty good. I mean, it might be a little bit bumpy up here, so I'm going to reset my MCP shortly. All right, through 10,000. The retractables are coming off. I'm going to keep the other ones on. Taxis off. Good. Looking good. I'll let flight attendants know. I'm just going to keep them seated for a minute. It's going to be a little bit bumpy coming out of here, as it was forecasted. $125.57. We'll see you. Thanks for your services, Riptide 174. Salt Lake Center, Riptide 174, checking in 14,000 for 23. Up to 360, Riptide 174. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, this sucks. I'm gonna reset the panel here. I am so over this thing. Oh man, reset please. That might crash the sim, I don't know. I don't care if it does. I'm not gonna fly like that, so. Okay, No, of course not. Why would that? The MCP disconnected. Are you freaking kidding me? I gotta go altitude intervene. I don't know if I hit it. FMC. Unable 260, I don't care. Alright, there's 18,299.02. Lights coming off. Landing lights are off now. Those are off, that's on. Wing lights are off. Let's let the flight attendants up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now use approved electronic devices, but please keep them in airplane mode.
So nothing works. Heading doesn't work.
If
I
you
mean,
haven't already, feel free to access our complimentary in-flight Wi-Fi by visiting flightcoastalairways.com.
it's annoying, folks. I'm going to try to reset it.
As a beach phone member. For your safety, please keep
I don't
your
think I
seatbelt
can.
fastened whenever you are seated.
Unless I
as
completely
we encounter
delete or
unexpected
close it.
turbulence. The
Start it
seatbelt
again.
sign is still on, so we ask that you
Sucks.
remain seated until the captain
Alright, guys.
turns the seatbelt
I'm not going to watch, let you watch this whole thing. It's a 2-hour flight, and the last thing you want to do is sit here and watch a cruise. Utah Lake below us. Nice 700 zipping around. It's a nice shot. Oh, the sounds are real nice. We might have to slow it down. Like I said, in the climate, it might be a little bit bumpy. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Folks, from the flight deck, we've obviously reached cruising altitude, and we're going to be heading down on top of the descent here shortly, just approximately 10 minutes or so. The weather down in Long Beach right now is 64 degrees and clear skies. Should be a nice ride down. Might be a little bit choppy over the mountains, but we should have you on the ground in approximately 20 minutes or so. Thanks again for watching the FSBN channel. Hopefully we give you a nice landing into Long Beach. The weather is absolutely beautiful over there right now. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the ride. Alright, folks, welcome back. We're started our descent into the beautiful Long Beach Airport here. We're looking at Larson 28,000. And get her at 280. We'll go ahead and set that up. We'll push 280 up, get her. Go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to open the speed intervene. I'm going to bring it up to 280. There we go. And what it's going to do is going to bring up the throttles just to maintain that speed. The profile is just going to keep going. So we'll keep the captured profile, and we're just going to keep rocking through this. Been a nice ride, nice flight, no big deal. Everything's going pretty good. I'm actually going to turn my background off. I don't need floods on. I'm just kind of shut it all off. You wanted to, that's the main panel off. Backlight. Backlighting, maybe just a little bit of backlighting on the main panel, but nothing major. There we go. A little bit on the AFDS. I'm definitely going to get the Wing MCP. I'm ordering it here in 2 seconds. And it's a problem with SimConnect. SimConnect's not working very well today. I don't know what's going on, so I've lost my entire panel, so I have to do everything old school. And I have to use the Bravo because the stupid thing didn't work. I just want to check that. That works good. Just want to make sure my all my other things work. as we come down through 28,000. I'm going to go ahead and set the frequencies up here on the Long Beach Airport, looking at ground tower CTAP 119.4. That's probably the tower frequency. Long Beach Tower 127.75 negative. CTAF, it's either going to be 120 point, I think it's 120.5. 120.5. Okay, 120.5, 122.8 through 26,000. Like I've lost my whole entire, my Sim Connect is just gone. It's just stupid. It's just one of those things today where it's just nothing's working right. And it's very annoying. It's super discouraging sometimes. Really is discouraging. I mean, I've lost my sim haptics. See how it's just waiting. Let's see if I can get it connected right here. I don't know. What are we flying? Flying the PMDG 737-700. It still says it's waiting. No, I don't want to do that. What are you waiting on? See what I mean? It's like it's still waiting for something. Well, I don't know. It's one of those things, guys. All right, got 110.3 on there. We're going to done next 22,000 on the altitude. We got to pass these clouds. We'll go over, basically, we're going to go right over the top of, what's that place called? Ontario. We're going to go over Ontario. I'll show you where that is. It's going to be off the left wing there, excuse me, the right wing, and it's going to be just a beautiful approach into the airport. I'm going to keep our speed up. One thing I want to do is just set my my fix page. So let's go to fix. We're going to do legs page, sorry. Let's go next page, next page, next page, next. This is a Coastal Airways thing. Throw runway 30 on the scratch pad, back to fix page, drop it in, /15, /5, and finally 3. So we just set our rings up. If all goes well, we don't have any slowdowns or any traffic issues, it's going to work real nice. If not, then obviously we'll have to pivot and go from there. So. All right, through 19,000, I'm going to go ahead and start setting some stuff up right now. As we get close, I'm going to throw these continuous, 1 and 2. And I'm going to set the flight attendants down. Here we go, overhead. And we'll go ahead and chime them. Flight attendants, prepare the camera for landing. Thanks. All right, through 18,000 feet, looking at 3002.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our descent, we ask for your attention.
Negative.
Prepare the cabin for
Okay, I'm going to go 3002 here.
Your seatbelt is securely fastened. Your seat bag is in its upright position, and your tray table is stowed. If you have any carry-on items, make sure they are properly stowed either in the overhead.
All right, coming on the overhead here. These lights are coming on. Not those. I don't want those.
Turned off and stowed, while smaller handheld
Runway turn-offs are on. Those are on. Wing lights are on. Oops. Everything else is good. Okay, descent checklist. Alright, descent altimeters and bugs are set and cross-checked. VRF and V target, we've set it and noted. Auto brake is on 3, and start switch is continuous, and recall is complete. Descent checklist is complete, 16,000. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let the airplane take over now on the speed. Looking good, I'll give him a call. Long Beach traffic, Riptide 174. We're going to be setting up for the visual runway 30. We're on the Ruby 3 right now, just passing over Aspen. I'll be there in about 15-20 minutes, please be advised. That's it. Look at how pretty this is down here. Really nice. You can see
heading.
Which is really, that's an interesting, I had to switch to my Bravo quadrant. You know, that was my redundant system, and I hope the thrust reversers are going to work. One thing I do want to do is I want to record this landing into here, because this is a really cool livery, and I want to get some good shots coming in to this airport. Let's see if it works. Nothing else does. So, see? Sim Connect. It's Sim Connect that's shot. Let's try this again. It's causing me problems. See? Let's try it now. Does it work? Let's see what happens here. Hey, gosh. Son of a gun. Nothing works, you guys. This is stupid. I can't get it to work. I knew something was wrong. Stupid Sim Connect. Try it one more time. Mad Dog files. That's not what I want. I gotta fly the guys. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm just gonna have to fly. I can't find it right now. It's not the Sim Connect I'm looking for. Cabin's ready, by the way. I want to see if I can't find Sim Connect here. Nothing. Ah, it's Mad Dog files. Where is this? Spad.next default Sim Connect. I don't know. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't have time. All right, no big deal. We don't have time for that. So, as Jordan at 12,000 will go wrestle between 8 and you can see Ontario is right there out of this airport. It's going to be not there, but I think it's Ontario is going to be right there-ish. Really cool. Just passing over it right now on the off the right wing. Really cool. It's about an hour drive from Long Beach, so this is a new airport for us. We wanted to kind of, you know, to service. Long Beach was really cool. I actually went there the other week, last month, and I was very impressed with the. I was very impressed with it. Sorry, I gotta set my gear to off. I was very impressed with it. So I thought it'd be cool to service the airport here. 10,000 feet. We better start slowing the airplane down. Nope, I didn't say down. You don't do that. Did not tell you gear down. Stupid thing, man. We're going to slow past 250. No. Why is it doing that? Piece of crap. There's a dive right there. Good night. What are you doing? How about I'll help you? Let's get some speed brake out and slow down a little bit. Okay, speed brake's out. Flight detent. It is hunting like crazy.
Heading.
Yeah, I know. Alright, that's on. We got 8,000, then from 6 to 8, we'll slow to 220 on the speed. Right now, things are looking good. This is why I wanted to get a nice replay of this thing. This livery is beautiful, man. It's just really, really pretty. Get a couple shots like this. Maybe that's all I can get at this point. If I can find my stupid Sim Connect. You know I'm going to try looking for that right now. I don't know. I don't think I can get it, guys. I don't know. Alright, we're 7,000 feet, 240 on the speed. Again, we're going to have to slow down to 220. Then we'll get it down to 210. Then we'll go slower than that. Alright, enough of the games. We'll get into this here. Can open up the speed window if we wanted to. We're going to start slowing down. I'm going to do
Heading
this.
speed.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open the speed window. We'll just keep it going a little bit longer. And then look at how pretty that is, man. That's just really cool. Coming over these mountains. 8.4, looks like 8,000, no big deal. Start that turn out. See if I can get a picture of it. It's cool. All right. Hey, looking at 4,000 feet. This will help me today a little bit. On VMC, I'll drop this. Beautiful. Love the HUD, you guys. I'm a HUD guy. I like it. 220 on the speed. Should start slowing it down here shortly. I want to see 220 Jiu-Jitsu. All right, I'm going to go speed intervene. There it goes. It's starting to come down now. Nice. Give me a call. Long Beach traffic, Riptide 174. I'm going to go ahead and switch to Unicom. Anybody in the traffic pattern, please advise. 120.5. Long Beach traffic, Riptide 174. We're going to be setting up for the visual 30, about 20 out right now. Riptide 174. 1400, we got traffic below us. I'm looking for the airplane. I see an airplane right there. Right below the aircraft. I see him. No factor for us. He's a 1200 probably climbing. I don't know what it is. Little airplane. Cool. Alright, you can see where the we're going to go, not vector, we're going to go right to mids there, and there we go. 1,000 to go. I'll go ahead and switch over. 210 on the speed, it should give us... Man, I lost my crap. To mids, mandatory 4,000. We'll hold 4,000, 220. I won't even have to deal with it yet. It's for a while. We'll get the airplane holding 4,000. So at mids we'll be at 4,000, and then we'll go ahead and hook up, go visual again. 110.3 on the back up here. That's all set. 301 on the inbound course. That's set as well. Here we go. There's 4,000. You know, see, this way you don't want to drop any flap right now, just because you would be in some serious doo-doo. Just dragging the airplane. It would be bad. You don't want to burn any of that fuel. So I'm going to say, nah, I'm going to go speed intervene. I got the airspeed. So I'm going to hold 210 all the way in until we get to that 15 nautical mile ring. And we'll start working the descent here shortly for us. That's pretty, isn't it? Look at all the canyon roads. And look at that road on that canyon. That would be pretty cool. See? Long Beach. There's a pier over here with a famous boat called the Queen Mary. It's going to be somewhere out here, right on that pier that you see. That's Long Beach Pier. I mean, it's literally 15-20 minutes away from the airport. It's really close. I'm thinking it's right over here. Can't really see it. I wish you did, but that's going to be where it is. Somewhere in this range. Maybe on takeoff when we fly. Now we're not turning, but there is that departure. It's pretty cool. It'd be neat to see. Got an aircraft below us, 2,500 and climbing. FSLT traffic. Let me see. That's the cool thing about the VATSIM track that I've got. We can see who's going where and what. And Long Beach is still up further, so we're not. I was just lying. In Long Beach. We're too far away yet. We're close, but we're not that close. A bored pilot is a good pilot. That means we got everything set up. That looks like Long Beach Harbor ahead. There we go. On Class Charlie airspace, and that's Santa Ana. Right off the wing. Wow, that's cool. Santa Ana off the right wing. It's right below us. We do fly there as well. From Salt Lake, so Santa Ana or Long Beach, very close airports. There it is. I think I see the ship. See that airplane right there? Woohoo! That's close. That's an FSLT target, but I'm watching them. All right, we're in the ring. Flaps coming down 2. Let's see what it did. Oops, I don't know where it's going, so I want to see what it commanded here. Give me a second. Flap 5. There we go. Alright, speed coming down. We're going to go 190. And I need to start descending. Alright, let's go VS.
Vertical speed. Vertical speed.
Let's go 800 feet a minute. Let's kind of catch that profile back.
Vertical speed.
Alright, we're coming in pretty quick. We're about 760 miles or feet over profile here. Let's get the gear down. A little on the early side. I want to bleed off that speed. Get the flap in here. Flap 15. Thousand ago? I don't think so. Thanks.
Vertical speed. Vertical speed.
Let's go to 0. 1300
Vertical
speed.
Vertical speed.
Raj. Try to catch that profile, man.
Vertical speed.
Okay, give me full flap now. Flap 40. We'll call the checklist. Just chasing this dang thing all the way down. We're good though. We got plenty of time. We're catching profile. Airspeed slowing down. Nice. There's on ref. So I will increase the vertical speed.
Vertical speed. Vertical speed.
So we catch profile. There
Vertical
we go.
speed.
Approach is on. Done. There's the visual.
Vertical speed.
Okay, let me give him a call. Long Beach traffic, Riptide 174 on final, runway 30. Okay, that's too slow.
Vertical speed. Vertical speed.
Yeah, we know. Okay, here we go. Gear down. 3 green, flaps 40, and that is arm. Let me run the checklist. Your speed brake is arm, green light. Landing gear down 3 green, flaps 40, 40 green. And that's it. There she is, the Queen Mary, right there. See it? Or is she back there? I don't know. How close are we? Yeah, it's up ahead. All right, my plane, I'm going to knock it off. Disconnect. Auto throttle's coming disconnected. All right, good. I got the aircraft. The birthplace of the MD-80, you guys, right here. Nice, hands off the yoke right now, just coming in nice and easy. Letting the airplane kind of come up. I don't want to come up that quick just because we do have a shorter runway. I hope the thrust reversers work. I have no idea if they're gonna. Your guess is good as mine. Alright, it's drifting up, so I'm just gonna cheat a little bit. Kind of do a duck under right there. That's beautiful. Arrest that descent. 850. Looking good right there.
100.
Raj.
50. 30. 10.
And reversers are out. They work. 90 knots. Alright, take it over 80 knots. I got the airplane. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. 60 coming out of reversers. Alright, welcome to Long Beach. Woohoo! Now, I thought I installed some scenery here. Wow, that's a pretty aggressive turn, man. Holy crap. Got it down to 8 knots. Looks like it's default, which sucks. Default is terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination.
Alright, we're on Kilo.
Coastal
We're going to go down to Kilo
On
and
behalf of the entire crew, I would like to extend our sincere thanks for choosing to fly with us
flaps
today.
coming up.
As we have now landed, we kindly ask that you remain seated with your seatbelts securely fastened until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. We advise you to exercise caution while opening the overhead compartments, as items may have shifted during the flight. Before leaving the aircraft, please take a moment to check your seat area and the overhead compartments for any personal items you may have brought on board. If you notice any belongings that do not belong to you, please bring them to the attention of one of our flight attendants. For those passengers with connecting flights, please consult the display screens or feel free to approach our ground staff for gate information and flight details. Coastal Airways offers a range of ground services to assist you further, including baggage handling and wheelchair services. If you require any assistance, our dedicated ground staff will be readily available to assist you upon disembarkation.
Taxi's coming on.
Once again, we would like to thank you for choosing Coastal Airways
Okay,
as your
gotta peek
preferred
up.
airline. Your safety and comfort
I gotta
are our
use
top
this.
priorities, and we look forward to
Prop
welcoming
heat's
you
coming
on board
off.
again in
Window
the
heat's
future.
off.
Before you leave the aircraft, please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you. If you need any last-minute assistance or have any questions, feel free to approach any of our flight attendants. Thank you for flying with Coastal Airways.
Well, we made it here,
Hope you had a
folks.
pleasant experience, and we
Beautiful.
wish you a
I'm
wonderful
gonna
stay to your
definitely get some
destination or a
scenery
safe
for this.
onward-
So we got an hour and 50 minutes on the schedule. We're going to go ahead and shut down number 2. APU's on the bus. No, on the bus. We're going to shut down number 1. Number 2 is coming closed. All right, number 9 here is the stop. I don't know if GSX can do it. Let's see. Let's see if we can't get GSX over to number... Nope, not going to do a darn thing. Nothing's going to work because of this stupid connect thing. It's 8. Usually Hawaiian will park here. It's okay, it's a common use gate. Those gates down there are Southwest. Over here is Delta next to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we will start deboarding, and you'll be able to leave the aircraft.
They will use air stairs here. Just one of those things. Okay, brakes. Let's put the park brake on. Number 1's coming close. Seatbelts off. Taxi and seatbelts are coming off. All right, let's shut off the anti-collision lane off. Let's get this airplane on the bus. Go ahead. Okay, we're gonna set the chocks.
Hi, Captain. Back to ship, please.
Got you loud and clear, buddy.
Crystal clear. 5 out of... Roger. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and get the APU bleed up. Those are coming off. APU bleed's coming on. Let's go ahead and deplane us, man. PA system. Gotta tell them to get this thing ready here. I want to deplane. I don't know where GSX is. I think everything's borked. This whole thing is borked, you know what I mean? One more time. We'll try to reset it. Nothing. We'll try it one more time. If not, then yeah, nothing's gonna work, you guys. It's no big deal. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just write in the time. We're in at 15:17 or so, and I'll configure the aircraft for the next flight. So we're in at 15:17, and we're in gate 8, 92 over 93, and then hydraulics. Yeah, I know. The hydraulics are 92 over 92. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we'll get the aircraft on configured. Like right now, I would you know, we've been opening the door, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's get the door opened. I'm going to request ground power. We're also going to request an air conditioning unit. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to select door. We're going to pop that door open. And we're going to pop open the left entry. So both of them are going to be done because they're going to board. Now, we'll probably just board that front stairs, so I'm going to close that door here. But that's it. We're here. Good stuff. Let me get the panel already configured for the next flight. All that looks good. Fuel pump's coming off. Once they hook us up with the ground power on right now, we'll go ahead and shut the APU down. And I can shut the fuel off. AP bleed's coming off. Packs are coming off. You can hear that because of the air. It's going right to the mixed manifold. Those are off. That's off. That's off. That's off. We're done. That's it. That's all I got. Then one thing, we'll come over here. We'll just look at our fuel. I've got 3370 over 3390. Well, I appreciate you watching. I'm going to go ahead and get paid, and we'll see you here on the next go over to Monterey.